It's Monday, July 5th, 2010. I'm Andy Waits in the News Bunker with a review of today's front pages. First, the New York Times. Retailers devise stimulus plans to revive sales. Turns out evil big corporations may be the way out of this after all. Companies find way to bypass Earmark's ban. Yeah, that's because Congress left holes in the law big enough to drive a Brinks truck through. Circuitry with a feel for humanity. This is a robot stuffed seal, which is a little creepy. Okay, that's a lot creepy. China fears warming effects of a rising consumer class. How are you going to keep them down on the farm, or rice paddy as the case may be? Pakistan Army finds Taliban tough to root out. Yes, especially since many of them are on the same side. A theater in a tiny North Dakota town survives by volunteers providing services. Well, it's a chance for people to do something other than shadow puppets. Now the LA Times. A great Associated Press shot of last night's fireworks in D.C. Dems are afraid Jerry Brown's strategy of waiting until the fall to campaign heavy might be too little too late. Voters defy fear in Mexico. We have no such trouble in America until enough of that problem migrates north. Finger pointing at last summer's station fire, biggest in LA history. Bamboo Charlie's home away from homelessness. He's decorated a little piece of ground he's squatting on with treasures from the trash. He's got the pick of the litter here. Now we'll look at the Portland Oregonian. Budget stirs state to rethink hospital. $185 million for a mental hospital? What are they, crazy? Record sockeye is off the hook. It's a huge year for salmon. A guy with a net can catch like 100 a day. Good thing because seafood from the Gulf is going to be a little skimpy for a while. A group of Oregon Institute of Technology students are working to bring electricity to rural Africa with solar power. Look at this, a solar-powered cube used to recharge cell phones and run laptops. Now to Fargo, North Dakota and the Forum. I don't know what pickleball is, but it's growing like this guy's belly. Customers paying for scrapped project. Law means profits for never-built plant. People always read the fine print on the ballot. Doing a lot of road work in Fargo, Moorhead, and of course that's inconvenient for stores for a time. Louise Tepmeyer here is a weather nerd. North Dakota is apparently full of them, because what else is there to do? Until that off-ramp is finished. Oh sure, there's the theater and shadow puppets. And a story from Coney Island. That skinny Japanese guy who used to win the Nathan's hot dog eating contest every year, he was arrested, had his buns thrown in jail for crashing the stage after this year's competition. Poor guy was all hopped up on relish. And that's the front page review for Monday, July 10th, 2010. In the News Bunker, I'm Andy Waits.